Hey guys, how's it going? It's Baggins here, and today we're going to be checking out the Fury of the Spriggan event. The Fury of the Spriggan is one of 3 events which is going to be happening during Season 1 of New World. Now, Amazon have said that a season in New World lasts for 3 months. This first season will begin on March 28th, and we'll have a video up in the top right if you want some more information on that. But seeing as the season lasts 3 months, and there's the 3 events that we know of so far, the Corrupted Rabbit, the Fury of the Spriggan event, and also the Springtide Bloom, probably going to see 1 event per month. Now, whether this is going to be the first event, the second, or the third, we don't know. But effectively, this is a world boss event, similar to what we saw with the Legacy of Crassus. So there's going to be these Spriggan zones spawning on the map in various locations. They seem to be in like basically the same location every time, like Morningdale, Weaver's Fen, Ebonscale, you know, the standard spots. And if you go to one of these locations, you'll see these braziers that you have to light with flame cores and ironwood planks. The flame cores are a new item that you'll have to get from either the new dungeon, the battle pass, or also from, I think you can farm the new enemy type, the Varangian as well, and they have a chance to drop them, or just human enemies in general. Once you light the 3 braziers, you'll have to kill a few mobs, and then the Spriggan itself spawns. It is very similar to the Spriggan that you fight in Zygoromet's Grove up in the top of Eden Grove. If you guys have done the Spriggan Arena, or Spriggan Trial as they call it in the past, it's a similar fight to that, except with some new mechanics. It spits out this sort of goo stuff on the ground. If you stand in it, it does a lot of nature damage. It's somewhat similar to the first boss from the Garden of Genesis, you know, when she drops the poison puddles on the ground, or she does those slime balls that roll around. It's similar to that, so you don't want to stand in that stuff. All in all, it's going to be said, the boss didn't seem like it was too exciting. I think this is a problem with a lot of world boss events that we have in New World. You either don't have enough people and it just takes forever to kill it, or you have loads of people and it's just a Zerg. There's no like different phases where you get it below 60% and it starts doing something else, and you get it below 30% and it starts doing something else. And I think that's something that we kind of need. Whether they take this into an instance boss mode as well to avoid the Zerging, I'm not sure. But in general, so far, world boss events for me have felt like a little bit meh. The Halloween one was pretty cool, I would say, and I think that's just because it had a few more mechanics. You had to chuck the pumpkins at them and stuff. But in general, this is going to be an event that you will probably go for the rewards rather than for the fight itself. On the topic of rewards, I'm now going to hand this video over to Baggins from the past. So this is just after I killed the Spriggan boss, and we'll take a look what we can get out of the chest there. All right, let's take a look at our amazing loot that we got here from the Spriggan spoils. So we got the major Spriggan spoils, which says a bonus cache containing a selection of powerful items additionally awarded for subduing the Fury of the Spriggan up to 3 times per day. So we can go and take a look at the outcomes of this, you know, the loot table for this on New World Database, which I'll have a link in the description down below, but we won't spoil it for ourselves just now. And then we also have the minor Spriggan spoils, which seems to be like a repeatable, I would assume, similar to the Legacy of Crassus event. It's like a box of loot that you can get every time over and over and over again, but the rewards are probably going to be pretty bad. And, whoa, actually, it's a named item. That's kind of interesting. Verdant Agony. Angry Earthbane and Chain Fire, not too bad. What's the 3rd perk on this thing? We could look it up on New World Database, but again, we'll just save ourselves right now, because we have, you know, on the test server here, we have like an unlimited number of Umbral Shards. Like, look at it. Jeez, dude. That's a lot. So this is a Chain Fire Sure Footing. Okay, that perk's not really that exciting, but interesting to see what's named item. I'm going to have to take a look at the loot table for that one and see if we just got lucky there, or if that's like a regular outcome that could happen. Okay, well, that was the bad loot of chests, so let's see what we get from the good loot, the epic only 3 times per day. Let's see what we get. So we got a Star Metal Ice Gauntlet Charm, which is Unending Thaw, a blue shield, Angry Earthward and Diminishing, on a Kite Shield as well. Nobody really uses Kite Shields, they're kind of like this in between. We get some Angry Earthward, Empowering Breaker, Medium Dex Gloves, and 250 Umbral Shards. So last time we got 500 Umbral Shards, but you can get this 3 times, so 750. Yeah, I mean, you know, this was, honestly, my other chest was like more exciting because we got the named item. But, yeah, let's take a look at the loot table for this and see what we can get on good old New World Database, shall we? So here we are. If we're on the PTR, I'm just going to click on this. It looks like other people have been looking at as well, popular items. So you got the live version of New World, and then you got the PTR, so the public test realm version of the game. And major Spriggan spoils is in here. So if we go to rarity, there's no guaranteed legendaries, interestingly enough. So we've got weapons here by the looks of it. All of them seem to have Angry Earthbane and Enchanted. Angry Earthbane and Enchanted. What about the life staff? Oh, also enchanted. Interesting. That's not going to be that good then. You want to have blessed and refreshing move typically on your life staff, so not going to have it there. Although it does, you know, this is going to be a good way to farm out some new weapons. Now that Angry Earthbane has like it's a 10% damage boost on range weapons. You can see 23% extra damage here as opposed to the 14% that melee weapons get. But I'm still, not too many people typically want enchanted on their weapons, interestingly enough. There's just usually other perks that you go for, but not terrible, I guess. Good for new players. There's also some armor here with Angry Earth Ward and Refreshing, so gonna be a good source of Angry Earth Ward gear. What was the name of the piece that I got? It was called Vineborn Medium Gauntlets of the Ranger. So Vineborn Medium Gauntlets, here it is. Interesting, it says it should be Angry Earth Ward and Refreshing, but I got Angry Earth Ward and Empowering Breaker, so not entirely sure how that happened there. Seems like something might be a little bit off. And then we got a bunch of craft mods in here as well. The craft mod I got was for Unending Thor, so not too amazing. Yeah, it just seems like there's a bit of a mishmash in here. Some ones definitely better than others. And then let's take a look at the, what was it called? The Minor Spriggan Spoils. Let's see if we can find that one. Minor Spriggan Spoils. Okay, so in here, do we have... Oh, we do. Legendary items. Is there lots of them? 696 entries. Yeah, it looks like... So it looks like they've gone with the loot table for the Raffle Bones. That's what he's called. Like, just a little bit of everything in here. So in theory, if this works like it does from the Legacy of Crassus event, we might be able to get some luck swords in here as well. So some one-handed weapons with luck on them. Those are usually pretty valuable. At least, you know, I was able to sell a luck sword on my server, Barry. It was a while ago now. It was called the Black Blade. I sold that for 130,000 gold. Now, whether it would go for that these days remains to be seen, but yeah, it looks like you got just tons and tons of legendary weapons in here. Probably quite a lot of them are going to be not so good. Corrupted Bane, Refreshing Ward on a bow, yeah. But some of them might have some pretty nice perks. So is this event going to be worth farming? Potentially. I think doing the 3 a day, it depends what sort of server you're playing on. If you're playing on a busy server and you can get kills in this thing really quickly, probably going to be worth going for the 3, if nothing else, just to get the Umbral Shards and maybe some Angry Earth Ward gear if you need it. And then if you want to keep farming it, you could get a named item. I don't know what the chances are of getting this named item. I obviously got it one time straight away, but I suspect that I did get lucky there. So that was a quick look at the Spriggan's Fury event. As I said, maybe it's probably going to be worth farming, especially if you're on a busy server, at least going for the 3 a day to get your Umbral Shards and maybe some decent Angry Earth Ward and Angry Earth Bane gear. The fact that you can get named items on top of that is going to be like a little bit of an incentive for people to go farm extra. But yeah, all in all, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you do, make sure you go ahead and click the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.